watching.
And now watch like 12 people show up on the live stream.
Right? You never know. I got Twitter on here, so but my Twitter has no followers, so it's very small.
Kind of
But
like my Twitter.
people can pop in from time to time. You never know. I still got a couple of YouTube follows off of my Twitter account, so it's interesting. Can you guys hear the music?
Oh yeah.
Is it okay? Is it too loud or is it all right?
It's good.
Cool. All right. Well, we are live, and this is a chill stream. My name's Liam. This is my friend Chad, his wife Lindsay, and we're just hanging out doing some art.
That's right.
How you guys doing?
Well, I tried to go in disguise today, like shave off the beard.
I like it. At first, I was like, "Who is this stranger? He looks all respectable."
Maybe rock a mullet or something like that, just to throw people way off.
Why not? Yeah, the mullet. I think the mullet might make a comeback. It's in all the video games. People love the '80s, so yeah. My prediction is the mullet's going to become a thing again.
Yeah, hockey players have never let it die.
Never. No, it's definitely a hockey thing because it fits on the helmet, and you can still be like when you're wearing the helmet, you still look like a thug because the long hair is hanging out the back.
That's right. You can have your curly locks. Makes you look like you're skating faster too.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so what do we got here? Let's go to screen share and see what's happening. I'm going to share my screen. And you got a screen share too, right?
Yeah. That was like my ninja move.
So for me, because I only have the one monitor, which will soon be rectified, by the way, my screen share has like both things. So either I don't see you and I'm just drawing, or I see you and I'm not drawing, or we do your screen share, which will do yours.
Well, I don't know why it's twigging out.
That's interesting.
Is it doing it on your side?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. No, I'm getting the eye epilepsy.
Like a seizure. I'm gonna have a
so
Caesar.
Strange.
You need a Caesar.
Yeah, so your screen share is kind of tweaky. All right, let's try again.
There we go.
Oh, that's better.
It must have been a glitch in the matrix.
There we go. All right, so yeah, you're drawing from reference. That looks pretty great.
Yeah, so this is part of an anatomy study. Or like just a general study for life painting or digital painting.
I remember when you started it, it was pretty good.
A live stream's got to start. The dog has to start barking right away because that's the way it goes.
That's totally fine. I don't mind it at all. Hopefully our audience doesn't either. No one's watching right now. That's fine.
So through this study, I have to draw this like 7 times. And I guess the way that I'm going to be drawing it will, I guess, help me identify things that have gone wrong with this one, which I can already see in the.
So that's the David Cho exercise, is to draw it repeatedly 7 times and refine your process.
Yeah, I'm taking one of his digital painting courses, and his course was a picture of one of his buddies, but I'd rather just draw a picture of the Mandalorian.
Nice.
That's
perfectly. I think that's great. So much better.
Yeah, I don't want to draw a picture of his buddy like 7 times.
No, man.
So I'd rather draw a picture. Holy smokes, man! Like, why is the dog even barking? So,
yeah, good old dogs.
All the kids are all ramped up, running around like idiots right now too, right? So,
oh, good.
The after Christmas idiot run.
How much sugar do they have in them? That's the question.
I think it's just pure adrenaline from going kind of like Boxing Day shopping.
Oh,
my daughter got some clothes and my son got his monitor.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah.
So they're all hyped up.
So the monitor is like the newest purchase then?
Yeah. It is. Yeah. Because he likes playing his Xbox by using his keyboard and his mouse opposed to the controller.
Okay. All right.
And the monitor that I had, something to do with one of the cables that went into it wasn't correcting or connecting properly. So
Oh yeah, that's a pain.
yeah, and I think the dog's feeding off the energy in the house, so they're all ramped up, and he's all ramped up, and so.
Hey man, that's the way the holidays should be. Kids loving their gifts.
Yeah, if I had a tranquilizer dart gun, it would be even more exciting. In a Boba Fett costume, I could run around and just tranquilize dart them, and then come back in a couple hours, see if they're still breathing.
One can always dream.
Now my son's roaming around looking for his mom. He opens the door.
Right on, right on.
This is live. This is live life.
Yeah.
We don't have a red light bulb in every room of the house, so when there's a live podcast going on, all the LEDs in the house don't turn red, so you got to be quiet.
Oh, really? Okay, right.
Just like a recording studio, right? Like the lights change in different parts of the recording studio, so you know that they're recording.
Yeah.
And now with digital technology and lighting technology and phone technology, you can basically put everything under your cloud, right? So if you were physically doing a live stream, you could have every light in your house turn red so that everybody in your house knows that you're doing a live stream.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's some technology right there.
That's taking it to the tech level.
Sweet. So let's take a look at what I'm working on over here. Go over here. So you have 2 computer screens there, am I right?
I have my drawing tablet thingamajigger and just another monitor. I used to run 2 monitors with that the Wacom stylus. Is it stylus?
Yeah, the Wacom tablet.
Yeah. But since I converted to like one of those screens that you can draw directly on, I need my VH1. Is it VH1? VH, whatever the connection cable is into the back of your video card.
Oh, okay. All right.
Because I don't have it set up so I can have more than 2 screens. So I think the next time I upgrade my computer, I'm going to make sure that I can operate and run more than just 2 screens.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I am learning how to do things right now.
The first panel looks really good, though.
Thanks, man. Yeah, the second panel is gonna take a little bit of figuring. Yeah, I'm cool with that. I got these new brushes from Kurt Michael Russell's from his live stream that he was using on his stuff. This one here, I spent $15 and I got 800 brushes for Clip Studio Paint.
Nice.
800. I'm never going to make it through all those brushes.
And you're only going to use 3.
That's pretty much it. Well, this is the one he was using repeatedly, and I like it. It has a little bit of a texture. Well, not really a texture, but a nice gradation going on in there. So that's what I'm using.
And I had to make all my own brushes in Photoshop.
You did, eh? Oh,
yeah,
that's so great.
Because everybody was using Clip and the other one, I can't remember what it's called, but I just made my own brush. But it's based off of like Robert Marzullo's brushes. He did kind of like a brush thing, and I recreated a few of those brushes. And some of those brushes I use frequently, and other brushes I just stick to the basics.
Right.
But for this actual like live painting of the Mandalorian, I am going to go with just the standard brush, but I'm going to control the the settings through the keyboard, quick keys. So
oh yeah,
the flow and the transparency.
Nice.
And I'll stick to the flow and transparencies that I like. But I'm gonna get my screen set up and ready for some more.
Got this guy running kind of a. It's all right. It tells the story. Not the greatest drawing ever, but Let's brush again.
I'm going to put in the Mandalorian Paint 1 level. Save that.
Excellent.
Put in an additional layer. So this is going to be Mando Paint 2.
Sweet.
Turn off the other layer. And let's begin. Oh, this is the brush I got right here that I created. Was this one of the ones I created?
Let's take a look here. Hold on. Go back to what you're doing.
I created this brush here. This
is great outline.
One of the Robert ones, but this is at 50%. So, but I won't be using this brush. Did I create this brush? Yeah, I might have created this brush too.
Yeah. I don't like the repeating kind of thing, like what's happening like that. That's like a thing that automatically identifies it. Like I see a lot of artists do it and it has a look, like it has an obvious digital painting look to it, which really works in some ways, and in other ways, not so much for me anyway.
Yeah, like I can really turn down the sputter effect. Like I blew them up so you could see them a lot better, but they work better on a smaller scale. Like right. They're like drawing utensils. Like this one that I have here, actually, where is it? Right here. Like, see how it has that kind of texture-y thing going on?
Oh, that's a great brush. I really like that one.
As soon as you drop it down, okay, it's at 15 right now, but if you slow it down, this is my pencil brush. So like I created this to kind of mimic like pencil.
Yeah, it does. That looks like a nice rough pencil.
On textured paper.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
A Fabriano. So, but the brush that I'm going to be using for this will just be the normal brush like this, but I'll drop my opacity probably somewhere in here. This will be my drawing opacity.
That's a 2H.
Right there. And then I'll just build my modeling up like this way, right? By layering. Just, it's the same glazing with a pencil, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So, time to start the Mandalorian 2.
I had music and I need to put it on repeat here. The player for this isn't the best, but it's let's try this. There we go. All right, let's see if that'll work. Good old Epidemic Sound with their copyright-free music. You can hear that, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
All right on.
Hey, you don't have to show my drawing.
All right, we can do both. If you want to switch over to what I'm doing, I'm cool with that too. That's totally cool.
That doesn't matter to me, whatever. I'm probably going to draw on a larger scale today. There. It makes it easy for me. You know, where do I want to start drawing?
Right on. I do enjoy all of these things.
What things?
All of these little tools and options inside of Clip Studio Paint, drawing with. Like, I'm trying to just draw things on, but I just remembered some of the other options that colorists use, like different layers. So instead of actually drawing with a specific color, I'm going to use that, like, say, a lighten or a screen layer. Probably screen. I'll use screen. And nice light color. And oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah, screen is a good one for kind of highlights, right?
I'm not sure.
Interesting.
I'm just starting way different than how I would normally. I'm exploring my drawing.
Oh yeah, cool. Interesting. Where's my line? Wow. I've completely befuddled myself right now. Oh. I'm so confused right now. I'm just going to back it up. Oh, wow. And the music turned off. Okay, we're good. Let me ask you this. When you're coloring your comic, do you go panel by panel with your different layers, or do you have one layer for all of, say, like the highlights on the whole page?
I kind of went through like different construction where I would start with my flat layer, then I would start with obviously my line art layer. I would copy both of them and I would create, like, leave an original line art, original flats, and then create a clipping mask layer of the line art. So
for the whole page, not just panel by panel, but for the whole page, right?
Yeah, as a clipping mask, I can add my color holds to any of the line work by using a selection as well.
Nice.
So, and then I always have the backup of the line art as well if I need to, I don't know, maybe fix it or do whatever. But usually I start with my first highlight level, and that's when I start adding like my hue and saturation levels or my color balance levels. And then I usually do a highlight 1 and a highlight 2. So, and the highlight 2 is usually where I put my like the shadow highlights or reflections, like the ambient inclusion.
Yeah. Okay.
And also my highest highlights. So the whitest of whites and or any reflected light and things like that as well.
Okay.
And they usually sit at the highest layer just underneath the working drawing.
Okay.
But I've kind of narrowed it down so that my layers aren't 24 layers thick.
Yeah.
I use it for the entire page, not for panel per panel, right?
Yeah. So that makes sense to me. Now I did a lot of things on that first panel, so I have that as a whole separate file that I just closed off on my document. So because panel number 1's pretty intense, lots of things happening on it. This panel probably not so much. I do want to do. I gotta have a quick key for adjustments like hue, saturation, and all that.
Yeah.
Tonal correction. Oh, Control U. I can do that. That's awesome. Let's try that. Control U. Oh, sweet. Yes. It's going purple on me. I don't want it to be in purple.
Yeah, I did a lot of like kind of color exploration and stuff while I was working.
Oh, for sure.
Well, you probably are the one who's seen most of the color adaptations that I went through during the color of the book, right?
It was a good time, and it's very different doing it for yourself than it is, watching someone else do it, right? Because now it's like a whole different artwork, whole different style, but the process you went through is very much the same. The exploratory. I think I can go kind of orangey. So morning light tends to be orange, right?
Yeah, that's why they like orange juice.
This thing needs a player. When you put it on to a playlist, it should go through the playlist, right?
But it just stops.
It just stops. It's so crazy.
Damn you, playlist.
No problem. I got this. I'll just keep messing with it. Slowly but surely, we figure this out. So today, I'm actually broadcasting onto Twitter for the first time, to my basically highly neglected, ignored
Twitter feed.
That means nothing to me whatsoever. Because Twitter is just a garbage show, man. But it's really, to me it is, but I know a lot of other people, it's like big business, and that's how they connect with people and with the world is through Twitter. So might as well take advantage of it if it's there, and that's the platform everyone's using. Even though I despise it with a perfect, it's gross, man. People are awful. Okay, we'll make it blue. No, won't make it blue. No, we'll make it orange. Take the saturation down. It's kind of a peachy morning color. Dial down the saturation.
My sizes are way off for today.
Oh yeah? Let's see what you're doing.
That's fine. This is all exploratory.
Oh, your proportions. You're getting right into the details before you do the whole body.
Yeah, well, I'm just kind of busting in some. I'm hitting it from a different. I would draw this way differently normally. I'm just testing. Normally I would go in like with a huge brush and be like, okay, well, and why is it not coloring? Be something still selected. Oh yeah.
Oh, we got a comment. TM. Who's TM? Look who's online. Looks like he knows, this person here knows one of us. Yes, it is Star Wars. It is Mandalorian, correct? Or is it Boba Fett?
This is Mandalorian.
Yeah, it's nice to have something readily identifiable. So people come on the stream, they're like, oh, he's drawing Star Wars. Yay.
Yeah, let's stick around. Yeah, because normally what I would do is come in with like a thicker, more kind of, well, this is the way this is. This kind of blocks in this, this comes in like this. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, blocking out the basic shapes. Like, oh, okay, there's his arm.
For sure.
Coming in and then taking a look and refining it from there. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
just
absolutely.
blocking.
I'm going to mess with our color brand a little bit here. Let's see. We'll go. Should we go orange with our? I'm going to go orange with our banners. Interesting. That's kind of good. Okay, let's try teal. What do you think? Should we go teal or should we go Christmassy, bright red?
Christmassy. Christmas is over.
All right.
Don't have to deal with Christmas until 363 days from now.
No more Christmas. Yeah.
No more Christmas. There should be no more Christmas songs.
Oh my gosh. So my brother, we had Christmas at my brother's place, and you get these like TV playlists, and it was just like, it wasn't the old classic Christmas carols. They had like all the like the poppy kind of Christmas carols. So it was like bopping around the Christmas tree. Every once in a while you get like an old like jazz kind of thing with one of those guys, have yourself a merry little, whatever. It's sometimes Bing Crosby, but it's just like, I mean, we heard The Last Christmas I Gave You My Heart like 50 zillion times, and I don't want to hear it anymore. Like,
yeah, I'm very anybody who works in a mall and stuff like that, man, they're troopers.
Oh gosh. Yeah. Oh, it's Tyler, my buddy. Yeah. What's up, Tyler? Yeah, he's a good dude.
Yeah, having to deal with Christmas music in malls.
Yeah, no, it's awful. It's totally awful. Oh yeah, he's commenting on my little branding of the usernames. Yeah, I like that too. That took a while to figure that out. Little steps, that's how we get the live stream, is just one little improvement at a time. Got some music in the background, got some decent branding. What we don't have, Chad, is your logo up top. Let me see if I can get that happening.
One small step through Facebook.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Got some some banners. For some reason, we don't have your logo. Oh well, that's fine.
I know.
Yeah.
See, when I decided to stop narrowing it in, like you were saying,
Mm-hmm.
then I just
yeah, just do the whole thing. Like draw the whole thing first, big, and then slowly do the details after that, and do all your proportion corrections before you start getting into details. Because it sucks. You've just spent all this time rendering something, and then you're like, oh, it's in the wrong place, or oh, it's too big.
Yeah, no, not too. And even if I, do put it in the wrong place, I'm gonna just do my little modifications and go with the flow. Because these studies are just basically to get you more, I think, in tune with the brush, how the brush works, how the settings are going to work with the brush. Playing around with the sensitivity of using the paintbrush.
Super fun. Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's all about exploratory action. This is the fun.
So one of my Christmas gifts was this thing, this like package of paintbrushes, which is fantastic, but it's like, red. I don't know what that is, maroon or something like that. So I'm just going to paint the crap out of this thing.
Nice.
That's my plan. I'm going to make it mine. Maybe put some stickers on it or something transfery. It'll look pretty good. Let's see. Let's switch over to what I'm working on here. Is this panel? This panel came out good, but it's not comic booky enough. This is definitely like the mist and everything looks a little bit realistic. Like it looks impressive, but I'm not going to do the whole comic like this. This would be insane. I'd never get it done. So I got to go with something more basic.
I don't know. I think that looks incredible.
Thanks, man. I'm only going to do some minor tweaks to it to change it and make it more comic bookish. Only minor changes.
Yeah, it looks great.
This guy, there are ways to do painting more. I keep on saying it, more than one way to skin a cat.
With a bazooka.
Remember Bill and Ted's, not Bill and Ted, Wayne's World? Like some of the original sketches where they get this vacuum cleaner hair thing and they're cutting their hair with a vacuum cleaner.
Yeah. I remember when they had that info commercial or whatever, like that vacuum hair sucker.
Oh, it was so corny. Yeah, that's exactly the one. Yeah, it's great. Got a color hold here. Check this out.
And I'm sure there's tons of people that rocked it too.
Oh, for sure.
I love that thing.
That was a thing for sure. That's not the one.
Every mom that's like, yeah, we don't need to go to the hairdresser now. Get over here, sit in this chair.
I'm gonna get my life advice from Wayne's World. Okay, this has got to be it here. Yeah, this is it.
Any way to save $1?
Dude, I love the fact that I have no hair. It's actually really good. I can fix things up, not have to pay a fortune for it. It's good. Okay, why is this not holding? I wrestle with the program. The stupid program is not letting me do the things that I want to do.
I just wrestle with drawing.
Copy that. Oh, I got it. Okay, now it's working. Yeah. Now we're cooking.
down here. Ooh, I'm off.
Let's see what you're doing. Oh, looks like we got someone from Russia.
What?
Yeah. So is this someone that you know? Is this Krill? I wonder if it's Krill.
Where's the chat? Sorry, I don't even have my chat popped up. I do know. I don't think so.
Okay. I don't know. I wish I could read it. Sorry, dude, whoever you are. Thanks for joining the stream. It looks like Russian. Could be Greek too. I can't tell.
I do not know. Sam, I do not. All right. Let's move on.
It's the best. Oh. I've got aliasing happening again.
Goonies?
What about Goonies?
Okay. Hey, you guys.
I think you have to be over 40 to really appreciate that. How could he move his ears? Like he actually flapped his ears when he did it. The hey, you guys need laugh, right? What was his name? It was Chunk was the fat kid. Chunk was the fat kid. I remember that. And then that ogre guy who was like break, fall, break, and he'd freak out.
Yeah.
I forget his name. Someone got to Google it. Help me out. Who's the ogre from Goonies?
Was it his name wasn't Sloth, was it?
It was some kind of name like that for sure. It was definitely like Thorg or what was his name? It's driving me nuts. Thorg is the kind of name I would give him.
Yeah. You see Thor and Loki. Hey, you Loki.
Hopeless.
Hopeless. As a matter of fact, I am.
Yes, I happen to be hopeless. Thank you. Thank you for pointing that out.
Oh, my brain's like just thinking here. Goes,
there's got to be a way to link
maybe
this
it's just
to
me.
the layer below.
Okay, this is supposed to be like blocking out. Let's see how that works. That works.
Over there.
That is way too big, I think.
There we go. Yeah, cool.
Oh, I heard a mouse. I got a mouse in the wall.
Gross. No. Right. Well, the fact that you can hear a mouse and you're commenting on it kind of has me worried. It's like, no mice. I don't need this in my life.
I don't need a mouse in my live stream.
There was one time I saw a mouse in my apartment, and ever since then, every time I see a little movement in the corner of my eye, I think it's a mouse. We got rid of that mouse, but it was a whole thing. It ended up going through the entire home, making a nest in a bed with a dirty diaper, with like nesting material from a dirty diaper. Like, I kid you not. It was unbelievable.
Nice.
some point I'm going to get used to this. This is actually really helpful for my workflow. Getting on a live stream, hanging out with you, and just doing this, because it's actually got me doing it, and I'm not going to go get distracted watching YouTube videos or whatever, which I tend to do a lot.
YouTube can be a void.
Oh man, for sure.
A void of not producing.
And I think it's like, yeah, and it's like, oh, I'm gonna do this, it'll be fine, it's super productive, and you get on there, and then all you're doing is going through the YouTube algorithm, and it's targeting you and all the things that you want to watch, right? So I go on there thinking, I'm just gonna put something on in the background, and then it's like, oh well, check out this model building, this Gundam like super realistic model that you can build. I'm like, well, I'm watching that for sure, and that's like 45 minutes, and you just wasted 45 minutes watching someone build a model.
Yeah. And then by the time you get to like, it's time to draw, you're like, I think I need to eat.
Yeah, that's it. Exactly. You see, you're inside my brain. You understand. I think we share a brain.
Yeah, I laid off YouTube. I'm not allowed to watch YouTube during the day.
Bro, that's a great idea. Very smart.
I can only watch it before I go to bed.
Really, eh? No, I mean, they got my number with that algorithm thing, man. Like, so what happens is now I turn on YouTube and it doesn't have any of my settings. So it's just whatever it would show to someone discovering YouTube for the first time. And they're really targeting women with YouTube, eh? Like when you open it up, it's like these like women YouTubers and like pretty girls all over the place and whatever. And I'm just like, wow, this is definitely not my style. This is not the kind of stuff that I would ever choose to watch. But I guess it works for whoever it is they're targeting.
Yeah, probably my daughter.
Yep. For sure. Spending way too much time on this runner.
Why can't you just be speedy?
I got to figure it out, man. I got to see how it works, I'm gonna figure it out. So let's do a selection. Yeah, one day I'm going to be a real comic book artist.
One day I'm going to be a real boy.
That's right. Let's do this blue thing. So for shadows, we use purple, right? You multiply layer with purple. Is that right?
I like purple. I'm just try to make sense of certain things going on in this drawing.
Oh, let's see what you're doing.
I hammered out some like really dark lines.
Yeah, looks great. Really like the lines start to define things, make it look sweet. You got a really kind of naturally nice line.
Thanks, Liam.
I like it when it's crisp like that. Like when you lay it on thick, it's like, yeah, thick line's all right, but when you get detailed, it's more eye candy to me.
I like building up. Like really, even when I was younger, it was always like modeling and modeling and modeling and modeling, right?
For sure, yeah.
but then I was never able to bring it past that modeling phase, right? And just to bring it into, you know, those final darks. So I'm playing with this, you know, what if I throw a final dark in there and it gives me kind of that scale of where I need to bring those tonal values up to, right? So I'm basically forcing myself to work up to that level while I'm modeling.
Cool. You can kind of do that in a gesture style, right?
Yeah, and I basically hammered, like you can see here, the arm right here and how gestural it is, right?
Yeah.
And how simple. And then I went in, modeled a little bit of line work, and now I can come in and be like, oh, this needs to be a little bit darker in here. Like, and the way that this brush works, the more you work over it, the darker it's going to become, right? So
nice.
But I could also bring the tonal value of the brush up as well, right? So
I like so what I'm doing right now is I'm working on mine, and I got my screen split. So if I were to screen share, it would still show me controlling the feed and the whole live stream thing, and my artwork would only be on half of the page. So it's better to keep yours on there for now until I get a second monitor, which is going to happen. I might just drive out to Grimsby to pick it up. Use that as an excuse, you know. Come out and visit.
Well, I'm here.
All right, let's see. Shadows. So what I'll do is select purple, right? Purple for shadows? Yeah. Yeah, let's try this.
Oh, there's more movement.
Yes, there is. Yes. People are doing things. Things are happening out there.
The dog's just like barking at stuff.
I don't know about this purple. I'm gonna make it more blue. So have you seen the Spider-Man movie yet?
I have not. Have you?
I was going to watch it on iTunes, but it's only on preview yet. So I think I actually have to go out to a theater to do that. And I have a problem with going out to the theater right now. I have a friend of mine who is very conscious of all the political ramifications of everything going on. And if I tell him I go to a restaurant or the Y or something like that, he's like, man, come on, you know, you need to resist. And I'm like, okay, I hear you. I totally should resist. I shouldn't be going out to places that enforce the vax mandate, because that's like an infringement on freedom and everything. At the same time, after I got the vaccination, because I was forced to from my workplace, it's like, I want to do these things and I can, you know, and it's like everyone's kind of forced to comply with it. So I don't know.
And how different is it your buddy telling you to do something any different than the government telling you to do something?
Well, there's an interesting point, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, he makes a good point. Like, I think it's important for us to stick up for democracy and freedom. You know?
Well, for sure. No, get out of my room. Thank you. He's fishing.
Get out of my room. Get out. Leave me alone.
No, he was looking for something. I'm like, just get out of my room. He got on this topic of this. First, it was like an extension cord last night. Like he needed an extension cord
for his monitor.
Yeah, for his monitor so that he can stream and do what he needs to do. And then I'm like, I was just joking too, and I was like, well, it's Boxing Day. You could probably pick up a new monitor for real cheap, right?
Oh, yeah. No, that's exactly what he wants to hear.
And what happened? They went and got a monitor.
Sweet.
So,
yeah. Yeah. And it's 165 hertz. Is that it?
yeah, it's he's got a much better monitor, and I think he was trying
like frame rate. That's all about frame rate, right?
Yeah, I think he was trying to steal my my extension cord or my power cord or power bar. Power bar. That's the word I'm good for. He's like, "Do you need this?" I'm like, "Probably my printer and other things are plugged into it right now. I don't even know if he's unplugged anything yet."
Okay.
So, no blinking lights. He tends to go around the house, you know, taking things as he needs them.
All right. That's if it's there and available, why not?
Whether it's available for use.
He doesn't ask, he just grabs, right? Is that what you're saying? He doesn't check with anybody, doesn't go through the proper house protocol.
Yeah, there is no protocol, but
there's no protocol. Yeah, see.
He's just doing what he does.
Yep.
Being a kid, right?
For sure. For sure.
But where were we going anyways? Oh, the freedom.
I had music on. No, I don't. Let's get some more music on. Yeah. See, every time a song stops, I gotta like click on a new one because there's no other settings for the player. Crazy. So my buddy started up a crypto platform, crypto-based, blockchain-based player like Spotify for music, and it's great. Slowly developing and getting a little bit of traction here and there. Well, he's got some good traction now down in the States, in New York, and that's a player I could probably use at some point for this. Are you all up on the crypto stuff at all? You like crypto?
I have no idea what the hell's going on.
No, eh?
No. Somebody's trying to kind of give me a little bit of guidance on it, and I'm kind of in it for a little bit, and then I'm like, and then I teeter off, and then I just got too much stuff going on right now.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, I can respect what's going on with all that. I would like to get a little bit more involved, but I would also like to have a healthier understanding of what's going on.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Hey, so when you're doing all of your rendering here, do you ever use the Liquify tool?
I have not used the Liquify tool yet. No.
Oh my gosh, it's going to be your new best friend when you try it. It's great. Liquify is good for all the perspective issues. All the proportion
perspective issues?
Not perspective, proportion.
It fix all your proportions?
Oh, it's so good. Just try it, man. Go on to Liquify and then see what it does when you move things around. It's like a blur tool, except that it maintains it, like it preserves all of your work and just moves things around, shrinks, enlarges, shifts.
Sweet.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic.
Oh, the dogs are starting to bark again.
Head is way too big. So there's a Liquify tool. The reason I brought that up was because I need a Liquify tool right now. I'm gonna use it.
Oh, my brain does a pretty good job with liquefying lately.
Bro.
Liquify.
Poor guy.
All right. Do. I'm just kind of like sketching it a little bit darker again.
Yeah.
I like zooming out again. Usually what I like to do is spend about an hour on these studies. That is the going consensus with these drawings. They shouldn't be any longer than like an hour.
Oh, okay. Hardness.
Stop barking at everything.
That's kind of what they do, right? Bark, bark, bark.
Oh yeah.
They're guarding you. They're doing it because they love you, because they're annoying as hell.
Guarding, right?
Yeah. His head is just too big. See, again, no music. I'll figure that stuff out eventually. Small moves. Heard this one a few times. Yeah.
I didn't even realize I was playing in my own mind.
I know, right? I gotta get his like head proportions fixed up, and there's too many layers open at one time.
Are you talking about yours?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
I am. No, you're fine. You're totally fine.
I'm still kind of wrestling. I have no idea what is going on back here in the background, but
Copy that. Okay, let's try and liquefy now.
this is neat because the study is different than the other study I did.
Yeah.
So I think that shows like a sense of growth
Definitely.
in how you decide to attack a piece.
Definitely. Okay, I think I know what I'm gonna have to do here. I have to erase this head and redraw it.
I think it might be getting too dark in my room itself with the light on my face.
It's starting to get dark out.
Here, give me a
As we move further away from December 21st, it's going to progressively get lighter for those of us in this part of the world. Oh, we got someone else. Looks like either Greek or Russian. I can't tell. Probably Russian, but I don't know if it's a spam thing or if it's because it's like ONG, like a dot. I never understand what it means.
What is going on?
I don't understand. I see these posts. It came up on what's his face? Kurt's live stream as well. Something similar.
Oh yeah.
Some more music.
think the dogs are just barking at whatever today.
Oh yeah. Shut up, dogs. Shut up.
They're on high alert.
Yeah.
There's like a guy standing back here that has like a dark outfit that's kind of the same as the Mandalorian. And probably going to exclude him from the painting.
Oh yeah.
Well, this doesn't complement the painting very well for him to stand out.
Mm.
This belt is way off again. Cannot get this belt in the right position. You can tell we're like really focused.
Oh, totally. Just into it, right? All the way. Like, gonna get this right. Gonna figure it out. I really like that you're doing a study. I think it's great. I'm a big fan. Big fan of studies.
Yeah, you want to grow and develop as an artist. Doing studies is inaugural.
Right?
Yeah. And it's been a little while since I've really spent a lot of time. Because you'll learn so much about, the environment and how to paint, form.
Totally. All of the above.
Yeah, everything. Everything. I don't even know where I'm at because usually when I'm doing this on my painting course or whatever, he's like, yeah, we got 10 minutes left. It'd be like in life drawing class where your teacher's like, yeah, you got 10 minutes left. You got 5 minutes left. Everybody get ready to draw on your highlights. You got
I love it. That's exactly what you need. You need someone busting your balls the whole time. Like it's got to happen. Busting your chops. Say busting your chops because I'm trying to keep it clean. Yeah, kind of a cool piece of music, right? Not bad for free music. Well, not free, but copyright free. I will never have problems with YouTube playing from this list. Have you ever heard of an artist named Babs Draws? So that's what her handle is. She's a comic book artist.
Why is she on?
She's a comic book artist in the States. Like, does a lot of work. Like, she works with a lot of different artists. A lot of collaborators. I guess not. So, anyway, I've been delving into all these different comic artists. Like, every time I go on Instagram, I'm pretty much learning about someone else who's awesome for the first time. And then I go into their world and I look at all their stuff, and it's just like, dang, and they're doing things like they're doing live streams, they're doing Instagram posts on the regular all the time, and they're going live on Instagram as well, and just making awesome YouTube videos. It's like the standard out there for like YouTube presence and videos is, I mean, it's approachable, but it's still really high. Like, it's hard to do, right?
Yeah, there's There's so many people that are running also like moderators that are getting people to do their work or have like multifaceted individuals too, right? So
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Together.
And usually your moderators are people who are like on the same page as you with like interests, right?
Oh, for sure. Having moderators is definitely a big bonus, right? So
I would love to have moderators. That'd be great. Be awesome. Eventually, I think if we just keep on going. I mean, how many live streams did we do with no one watching at all? And now we have a few people, and you keep on going, and slowly but surely you start to.
We might have 10 people by the end of the week.
Dude, sometimes, for 10 people to follow your live stream, I think you need to have, over 10,000 followers. Somewhere between 10 and 50,000 followers if you want to have a live stream that's got like 20 or 30 people watching.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
That's bananas.
Yeah, man. A buddy of mine has a TikTok channel that's been doing really well. He what he does for his shtick is he does boomer stuff. Gen X, because he's my age. And he's got all these like different perspectives of what Gen Xers see about things versus what the new generation does. And he's just like, he hasn't posted videos in several months. And every time he goes on TikTok, he's got a whole bunch of new followers. People are just cluing into it.
Nice.
Got that momentum.
Yeah, my daughter has a big following. She has 25,000 TikTok fans.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow. What are her TikToks about?
I don't know. They were watching them last night. So
I would too if I was having that kind of success.
And went into TikTok.
It's definitely a girl's world, but there are guys on TikTok. I know as far as artists go, TikTok and Twitch are really good.
Yeah, my brother Twitch streams.
Really? Does he do video games?
He does.
He's a gamer? Yeah.
So I'm not, once again, another realm I'm not really into. So I try.
Yeah. I really messed this one up.
Just trying to be happy with my belt. Oh, Emily Norman. Somebody wrote.
And also, same thing with the posts. Like, is that a spam post, or is that someone actually trying to say something? Is it a translator? I don't know what it is.
You Gurgerball? You don't understand that?
You know what I should probably do is like Google it and check out what it means when all these things are happening through. Like, what is VORVOG dot something? That's got to be. Let me check here.
Very good.
VOG meaning. It's definitely not air pollution.
Definitely not.
VUM. It looks really, really techy. Like, this just screams hacker to me. VUM. But it's probably not. A robotic comment. Yeah. Okay. So it is a robot. It's a bot.
It's a spy bot. The Mark Zuckerberg spy bot.
Yeah.
And the Zuckerbergian.
Dangerous comment. Never click on that. Okay, so it is. It's a bot.
I want to zuck your brains. Zuckerberg.
I'll bet you it came through Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter.
Unfortunately, the video that I'm watching on YouTube is like some, I think it's in Filipino. Okay, yeah, so it's all hacker stuff. We got to get rid of these things.
Gotta love the world of hackers. Can't anybody get a real job in a real life?
Yep.
Rather than trying to screw everybody else out.
I know, right?
I got some words for you. Go fuck yourself!
I got it. Got it on lockdown, bro. I got us all taken care of. No hackers allowed. Screw y'all. No phishing scams. Let's see here.
Excuse me.
Oh, what's that? You got a frog in your burp there, or hiccup?
That was like a hiccup burp, man. That was really weird.
That was awesome. It's good. Man, so over the holidays, the meal for the holidays for me was steak and seafood. Surf and turf, bro.
Oh yeah, how was that?
Oh, it was the best ever. It was great. I think I had overdone all the rich foods though by yesterday. So I woke up and instead of having like a normal breakfast, I had steak and potatoes. Best breakfast ever, but it was way too rich.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. Steak for breakfast, man. Does it get any better? Seriously.
I'm still feeling it.
It's so fantastic.
Yeah, definitely having issues with where I want to put this. I should just stop focusing on this little belt.
It's looking good though, man. Looking great. Do you have the extra little window up in the corner that you can put so you can see your artwork from a distance at the same time that you're drawing it?
I'm not doing that right now. Although I could, I am not partaking in that action today. It takes too much memory. And speaking of that,
it does take memory. Yeah, it is a RAM gobbler, isn't it?
Yeah, I need to save. Because last live stream that we did, none of my work saved.
No kidding.
Yeah, it all went funky chicken on me.
Nope, no good. Don't like the funky chicken. Not happy
So
with that.
what I'm going to start doing now, just for the sake of being, I'm going to start plopping in some whites.
Nice, nice.
Nothing makes a drawing feel good like a couple hard lights.
Oh, dude, you start doing the highlights, yeah, reflections. Looks sweet. Looks real good. Your drawing is definitely more of a stream-friendly drawing than what I'm doing. I'm working out all the bugs in my Clip Studio Paint workflow.
Nice.
Not exciting. Not exciting. Very pixely, very zoomed in.
Yeah, I look at my drawing.
It's great, dude. I love it. You're holding it down today for us.
Gotta put those dents in there. Mandalorian dents.
That's right.
Before he gets his Vespar armor.
What?
What? The metal that the Mandalorian collects for his bounties is the metal called Vespar.
Oh, right. So that's his currency?
Yeah. And
Fantastic.
then he's working out the deals to make his Vespar armor better.
That's like video game mining. That's so great. I love it. Man, so my buddy talked me into getting, what's this video game? Far Cry 5. Far Cry 5. And I'm addicted. Like, there are times when I don't want to do anything else but play video games. And so that's another distraction from art too, right? So I'm sitting at the awesome computer with no hiccups that games like a beast. And I'm like, yeah, I can play some like shoot 'em up game right now. That'd be great.
That's what I explained to my niece the other day.
What's that?
Is Uncle Chad?
What? Come again?
Why do you always, or why don't you play video games anymore?
Oh, she wants to know why you're not playing those video games?
Yeah, and I said, because I need more time for my craft.
That's right. That's right. That's the smart, intelligent adult thing to do. That's what that is. Mr. Schmarty Pants knows how to be smart.
Arty Pants.
Knows how to be smart. Losing my mind. Figuring out Clip Studio. Ugh. Love it. This music channel is the music that I'm getting is from a source called Epidemic Sound, and I figured that out from a YouTuber up here in Barrie who went to my church. He's since moved to Peterborough, but he's actually a really successful YouTuber right now. He's got well over 50,000 subscribers, but he does video production, and he's worked for Puma. He's worked for a bunch of different big time companies. Very successful videographer, and yeah, I've been learning a bunch from that guy. He posts tutorials on various things. He's who I got my lighting rig off of too, or like rough to find out about it.
Oh, that's sweet. Excuse me.
Yeah, you get some good recommendations every once in a while. You go down this rabbit hole of looking at tutorials, figuring out how to be a YouTuber. Dude, that looks awesome. Love it.
Oh, thanks. I couldn't pull that line very well. I prefer to rotate my screen while I'm working.
Does it show the rotation when you on the live stream, or does it just
it will?
Oh yeah, okay.
So, but when I'm pulling reference, it makes it a little bit difficult when you're trying to.
I've heard what you can do when you do live streams or when you're doing time lapses is what you do is you have your both monitors set up, right? So you put one window open in one monitor, and then the other one where you do the rotations and work stuff in your other monitor. And you record or screen record or stream from the stationary one. That's not where you're seeing what's actually being done, and not the process by which it's being done. Does that make sense? So like you rotate it in your work one, but it won't show in the other one that you're streaming.
Yeah, that would be the same way as having that little window open, right? In Photoshop.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Super smart. Yeah, it is. It's the same thing as that for sure.
Like you're using the same settings.
Yeah.
Like to go up into the Windows arrangement, and you go to the bottom, and you can see it there. So you go to Windows arrangement, and then new window for Mando, and then you can open that up in your other screen and just stream from that.
Yeah.
There's the how-to right there, Liam.
There you go. You're teaching me things.
That's Photoshop, though.
Yeah. Well, Photoshop's great. I will eventually renew my subscription to it, but for the time being, I'm quite content just to do Clip Studio. Clip Studio is great.
Clip Studio is Clip Studio.
Yes, sir. Yes, it is. Selection tool minus boom. Definitely figuring things out here, but it's kind of slow because I'm slow.
I just realized that I did something wrong in the background.
Uh-oh.
That's great. think there's definitely some more benefits to the proportions of this one than the one.
Yeah.
There's some better stuff going on here.
How many times have you drawn that so far?
This is my second time.
Oh, second of 7, eh?
Yeah.
Nice. I really like what you're doing in the background there too. Looks sweet. I shall return in a moment. Oh, we're getting some snow up here now.
Nice.
It's starting to come down. Airbrush. Fascinating.
I'm drawing with a big fat brush too, eh? Like it's no tiny little brush.
Oh, really?
Like
Nice.
35 is the size of it.
So you're pretty much a pro, right? That's what you're doing.
No.
You go like that, large, covering large areas. You know, you're not doing the whole detailed, you know, details first, big picture second, like a nude. Oh. Interesting. Oh, okay. Right.
Excuse me.
Yeah, right there, bro.
Holy smokes. But...
Yeah, right there. Make it.
I think it's water time.
Don't die on me, brother.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, rough one over there. Some water went down the wrong way.
No, I'm not even drinking water. Time out, Pat. I'll be
For
back.
some reason, I'm really enjoying that right now. It's like, yeah. Because I know your pain. I understand. So while he's choking one down, for those of you watching up to this point, congratulations for making it this far on our learn how to stream. And so Chad he's a comic book maker, and he's done 2 Kickstarters up to this point. I think he's doing a 3rd one now. I could be wrong. Could be a 2nd that he's doing now, but he's done some Kickstarters. And he's got one right now called Sasquatch Vikings. And it's not released yet, but it will be. So I think we'll post a link for that in the description later on. But he's got several artists collaborating on this comic book, Sasquatch Vikings. And he's got like 3 other comic books as well that are in production. He's organizing a bunch of different artists and writers. So he's a busy guy, and he's put a lot of money and heart into these projects. So you should go support him, definitely. If you like comic books about Sasquatches and outer space, he's your guy. And even if you don't like comic books about outer space and Sasquatches, might want to give it a shot anyway. Because you never know, you might like it. Yo, good there, bro.
I survived. Stepping away from the piece definitely made me look at it with new eyes.
There you go.
Oh, time to erase it all. Let's try over again.
No. Remember, you got, 5 more versions of this to do?
Oh, yeah, I'm just joking.
Yep, go figure. I take everything serious. That's standard.
Standard issue, Liam.
Take it literally. Yeah.
Now it's just me throwing in some total variations. I just see things that are too sharp looking, so I gotta soften them out.
Right.
Here, I had my coughing fit or whatever.
And you're done now? It's all good?
I don't really know if I am or not. How's your drawing going?
Slow and steady. I'm figuring out how to manipulate different layers. Nothing exciting, but it's progress.
Yeah, I've definitely passed the 1 hour marker on this drawing.
Oh, well, we've been working on this for about 1 hour and 40.
Well, I didn't get started until like 12 or 16 after, so
Oh yeah, right,
maybe
right.
maybe a little bit later, but
Yeah,
that's all right to go into a study that's a little bit longer.
right, for sure.
You just got to be a little bit more selective on where you want to put your marks, right?
No doubt. I mean, you could get away with just putting some shadows behind him to the lower right and call that the end of a drawing because it looks pretty good.
Yeah, I'm getting towards that point right now where I just want to call this.
I was watching a cartoonist kayfabe on YouTube, and they had this artist, this Korean guy, forget his name, but he's worked with a lot of people. Apparently, he's kind of a big deal in the comics world, even though I don't know about him. That's no reflection of his level of success. But why I'm saying the story is because he went into the house of this collector, and this collector gets all the original comic art from like through the ages. And as soon as he walked into his house, he saw the original artwork for the Dark Knight Returns cover just hanging right there next to like all these other like fabulous comic book like legendary pages and covers. These comic book, like there's about 5 of them, and they're the ones who own pretty much everything you'd ever want to own in terms of comic book original artwork. Like they got it all. It's disgusting. It's amazing. So he was talking about how he just couldn't believe what it was he was seeing, and he was making all these comparisons to like having sex with supermodels and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, you can do without that. It's just not the same. Like, come on, don't do that. But it is like, can you imagine seeing like original artwork in person from like Jack Kirby, like Jack Kirby's Spider-Man or something like that, and you're looking at the original marks right there in front of you?
Be pretty sweet. I've seen some pretty epic comic books though. So yeah. Amazing Fantasy 15, first Fantastic Four, first Spider-Man.
Yeah. Can you imagine seeing the artwork for that?
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
I'd lose my mind. Like, that's cool, And so they were saying that back in the day, like in the 90s or early 2000s, you could go to a comic book convention with $10,000 and you could buy a stack of all these original pages, like amazing things, right? Now you go to a convention, is what he was saying. I've never been to a modern convention, so I don't know. But you go with $10,000 and you buy like maybe one page. Like the market has changed a lot.
You go with $10,000, you take your wife out for lunch, and then you're broke.
Depends on if you're in New York City or Montreal or something.
What? I brought $10,000. Yes.
Yeah, that bought some soup and a coffee. Was it good soup? It was really good soup. It was the best soup I ever had.
The best soupy. I'll just pull some relief. Relief.
Oh,
I up the whites even more.
yeah, you did. Looks great.
I'm like selectively popping whites.
What I'm seeing is like a really small image, so it looks awesome.
Well, when it looks good really small, you know it's going to look good big. Right?
For
Is that
sure.
the way it
Yeah.
works?
Yeah, exactly. If you like it when it's small, when you open it up big, it's probably going to look even better.
That's
Oh,
what
it's
she
soft. It's very soft.
said. Yeah, it's not. I paint specifically on felt. I'm a felt painter.
You got a lot of aliasing happening there, bro.
Huh?
Or anti-aliasing, or anyway, yeah, anti-aliasing.
What are you? How close are you looking at it?
Soft mark. Well, I put it to the full screen. The way everyone else is watching it.
Like this?
You see it there for sure. But yeah, like, yeah.
I don't know what you're
Let's
talking about.
see.
I don't
Let's
understand
see some hard contrasts, bro. Let's see some contrast, some strong pronounced lines there. You're going soft on me.
Well, because I've been drawing in my tablet at a certain zoom in.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I haven't really zoomed in at all. I've just been staying at this level, right? So
Right. No, I mean, it works. It works for what it is. It's got its own style, right?
well, it's basically like an underpainting, right? Like this is basically what it is.
True story. I mean, it's got everything. Everything's right about it. The proportions, the look.
Yeah, and I've been working on it like I don't even know at what size. Let's just view print size. There's print size.
That's fine and dandy, bro.
Yeah, so if I was printing it a postcard, this is the print size.
Wow.
It's perfect for a like a playing card.
Not bad at all. Not bad.
And then it just tightens up really good.
Man, my stomach is grumbling.
Sweet.
I'm gonna get some food.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Explain the alien. Explain the alien.
The aliasing?
Yeah.
Well, it's just that you can make harder lines and harder areas of white and black. Like if when you're coloring a comic book, you would use a selection, right? And then fill in the selection with an airbrush and give you that nice crisp edge.
Yeah.
Right? That kind of thing. That look.
Just make it look nice and sharp.
Sharp. Exactly.
I can definitely do it that, like going in closer.
Yeah.
Now that everything's basically kind of frameworked, right?
You could do what a lot of artists do, and that would be to like start a new layer, drop the opacity on this one, and then redraw everything like really fast with like a one or two brushes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, do sharp
Or,
lines.
like come in with like like a color picked color, like right along the edge,
Yeah.
and just pull a nice sharp line.
Yeah. Or you could just make selections all over the place of where your highlights are and go over them with an airbrush or something like that, and just make them sharp. Do that with like say 3 different grades of color, like from white to black. Anyway, yeah, you know what I'm saying.
It would be sweet for sure. I think this exercise is more about mapping and in like a lot of tonal like variations, like trying to make a readable image, but yet keeping the painterly aspect of keeping your focal points where you want it to be.
For
For me,
sure.
I'm trying to drive my focal point, like my reference material. The focal points kind of all over the place. When with the painting, you can really draw into your focal point, which is obviously going to be the Mandalorian's upper chest and like bust, basically, right?
Right.
Head and chest, right?
Yeah.
Like ideally the helmet is the number one spot, but that's basically where your eye goes, right?
For sure.
But yeah, thanks, man.
There's my unsolicited advice. Take it for what it's worth. It's probably what you paid for it.
Yeah, for sure. How was my advice? Was it good enough?
It was great advice. It's amazing.
Well, just as we both have two different we both went to two different pillars of the painting world, right? And
for sure, yeah.
Even though mine was illustrative, Sheridan was still very painter focused, right?
Oh, dude, like honestly, I started out in the fine art thing and realized that I hated the fine art thing because it was all theoretical and no practice, and that was York University. And then I went from there over to Ontario College of Art and Design, but I still chose the fine art field because I was like, hey, I want to be a painter and make paintings and sell paintings to people. So I'm going to learn how to do that. And so there was definitely a lot of hands-on stuff, but I was still never taught in the courses that I took anyway, perspective or anything geared towards anything illustrative. It was still all about paint.
Yeah, I love it. There's something I love about just painting, like even the digital painting, man, I'm really loving it.
Oh, it's fantastic. Yeah, agreed.
So
agreed.
It would be nice to do a comic book that's just all digital painted comic, right? Like not doing any of the traditional comic lines, just doing like a full out painted book.
People do it.
Yes, and I'm probably gonna do it.
I don't know. That's kind of what I had envisioned for myself as well. Is doing something really like that. But I love just traditional, normal comic books too. I love it when it's done really well with storytelling.
Look at the comparison between 1 and 2.
Nice.
So 1 is on the right, and
Yeah.
2 is on the.
So you took this one a lot further.
Yeah, I would say probably 20 minutes more on the one on the left.
Yeah. And the gun over his shoulder on the other one is a little bit more exaggerated your first time around.
Yeah, it's really big.
The helmet is also a little bit further extended.
So
yeah, your scarf is totally different.
What's that?
The scarf is totally different.
Yeah. So yeah, you can definitely see the moderations, better proportions on the second one. And so.
Yeah, the landmarks, right? Like the landmark of that little kind of diamond-shaped thing right in the middle of his chest is in a different place. It's cool. Like when you see things side by side, it's like, oh yeah, a human being. It was a human being. It wasn't a computer.
He wasn't an iron blob.
No.
But anyways, yeah, we should reconnect again for another live stream, which we probably will be very soon.
Love it, man.
Right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab some food. Oh, in my belly. Yes.
Tinkle time for me.
Oh, good times. All right, man. Have a good one.
Yeah, take it easy, man. Thank you.
And thanks everyone for joining us. Appreciate it. Bye now.
Bye.